What's up, everybody? Welcome to Metallysis, the metal music analysis. Time for another album review. Today we're going to look at Annihilator, Ballistic Sadistic. So let's go right into the artwork. I always like Annihilator's covers. They always have very clear, crisp, cool art that draws you in and makes you want to listen to it. And I think this one's no exception. And it has some depth to it. At first glance, it just looks like, oh, this is going to be a cool metal album. They have their logo, which is, I think, a phenomenal logo. One of the best logos in metal, really. I just enjoy the crispness of those letters, and I guess you could say Metallysis logo looks sort of similar. But it looks like it's got someone dressed as a suit with their key around their knuckle, like some people do to protect themselves. But he's also got brass knuckles on his other hand and some finger tattoos. And to me, that implies that this is a crooked businessman or lawyer or someone who's being paid out or something like that. And he's come to unlock this person who looks like to be in a prison cell or something like that, who's been gagged and bound and everything, and she's fighting back like a cornered animal against capitalism, I guess you could say, or oppression, or whatever kind of systemic issue you want to personify the businessman to be. And I think it's meant to be a commentary on society and that the system oppresses people. And Annihilator's very socially conscious, which I like in their lyrics and in their statements. So I think this is an excellent album cover. For me, I give it a 5 out of 5. It makes me want to listen to it, and I like the depth. They put some thought into what's on the album cover, and it represents what's going to be on the music itself. So let's go into the music. So I do want to make some commentary generally about Annihilator, because I first discovered them with Alice in Hell, like pretty much everyone else, although they were before my time, because I didn't start really listening to metal till the 90s when I was a kid. And great album, and then I went through most of their catalog and I've listened to all their albums. And one thing I've noticed that's pretty true for me personally, sorry to any Annihilator fans out there, but I find that each album is mostly filler with like 1 or 2, sometimes 3 really excellent songs. And those excellent songs are amazing, and I listen to them all the time, and I put them on my playlist. And then I go through the rest of the album, and I'm always like, The guitar riffs are kind of lacking, or won't have a great guitar solo. It feels like they put all of their musical creativity into like 1 or 2 songs and then fill in the rest to make an album. And I feel like this album's no different, really. You have Armed to the Teeth, which is a great song. Not amazing. I give it a 3.5 because I'm like, I don't really want to listen to it over and over, but I think it's a great song. And then Lip Service, which is an excellent song and the best song on this album that I'd give a 5 to. This one went right to the playlist as soon as I heard it. It has a really awesome guitar riff, a really great groove. This is an awesome song. And then the rest of them have really cool themes or lyrics, but then I'm not such a fan of the guitar. Or the guitar is really great, but then it's on the vocals, or something's always lacking in each of the songs. Like I Am Warfare, solid riffs, but doesn't really impress, doesn't make me want to listen to it again. Dressed Up for Evil, I really like the concept, which is what I think this album cover represents, Dressed Up for Evil. And I was like, these lyrics are great, and the vocals are great, and the guitar is just okay. I give it a 3.5. If the guitar was more badass, this song could easily be a 5. Riot, guitar is great, and then the vocals, I'm like, the lyrics are kind of just cheesy. The Attitude's my least favorite. It just mostly seems like a punk song thrown on a thrash album. I'm not really into punk. I think if you like punk, this is actually a great song. It's just not for me. Psycho Ward has kind of corny lyrics, but decent guitar in it. 3, good song. One Wrong Move is not even memorable to me. I wrote down a 2, but I don't even remember that song. So, and similar with Out With the Garbage, I wrote down 2.5. A lot of it's just like, this is all right, 2 to 3. And then they have 2 really good songs on there, Armed to the Teeth and Lip Service. And that's just how I've noticed. I'm like, it's the same pattern of all Annihilator albums. 2 or 3 excellent songs, and then the rest just you could do without. Really, they should be releasing 3-song albums, and they would be good to go. Which I feel bad in saying, because I know a lot of people put their heart and soul into making their art. But I'm just like, this just doesn't do it for me. There's only 2 or 3 good songs on here. So those 2 or 3 songs, though, are really good. So if I were to make this album, I would make it Dressed Up for Evil, Lip Service, and Armed to the Teeth, and that's it. 5 out of 5. Phenomenal album. And then they have all the rest, which felt like filler to me. So I just got to take the whole and judge it by that. And so I'd give it a 2 overall. So I don't think that whole album's worth a listen. You just check out Lip Service, and then you can move on and to other things. So I'm curious what you all think. Did I miss the mark on this one? Let me know in the comments below.